Hello.
I'm firing rounds.
Oh, firing
What
rounds.
what are you doing?
I I don't
Firing
know.
rounds. Okay. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, different kind of rounds.
nah, too tired for that. I feel kind of tired today for some reason.
Yeah, me too, man.
Hmm. Seems like a lazy Thursday or something.
It's Thursday? I thought it was Friday. Fuck.
Wait. Oh, no, yeah, it's Thursday.
Then
Wait,
why are we
we're revealing our time. Okay, and never mind, it's Friday, everyone. So yeah, yo, back again this Friday to a new episode of Talk Kok Podcast, episode 14, I think.
Wow, 14.
Yo, 14.
Wow. Well, then why aren't we recording on Friday instead?
What do you mean? This is Friday. Oh,
It
yeah.
is? So we're on the wrong day now. Okay,
Oh,
wait.
what?
I gotta clarify if I suddenly get cut off means I got a phone call from work. But I'll be back.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case of emergency.
Anyway, well, we kind of received a bit of a boost last week, Donkey. After last week's episode went up, yeah, I checked our analytics and seems
Oh,
like
analytics.
we have a few more listeners. So
Hello.
yeah, hopefully if there are more any new listeners for this episode. Hello everyone. Moshi moshi.
Who on earth would like to listen to our nonsense? Are you guys sick or something? Are you guys okay? We are.
Probably not. But but we love you anyway, and you're always welcome to listen to us if that's your illness.
All right. Between the both of us, TK is the one who has the one with a lot of hate. Surprisingly, here we are.
I have a lot of what?
Love.
Love.
Love, because you're Libra. Libra is always, oh, it's fine. I love you.
The fuck?
And they're smelly pussies.
They uh yeah, I mean yeah, we did talk about it. That was we actually talked about that in our first episode. First ever
Yeah,
episode we talked about
TK,
smelly Libra pussy.
yeah, TK's pussy. Hey,
Yeah. I
TK,
don't know
that's
about if they I don't know, maybe I mean you said that they love to say I love you or they have a lot of love, but
Mhm.
like I don't think that's relatable to me because I always found it hard to say I love you to anyone.
You just literally did. What the fuck?
I'm saying this generally though. It's like to everyone, you know? I'm
Oh,
not saying to a particular person.
oh. So then, yeah, I hate you. I hate you guys.
No, I would never.
I would. I'm an asshole. Why? Why?
Yes,
Why? Why? Wait, what?
you're literally an ass,
My
and you
whole
have holes.
Oh, hello. I am home. So, but yeah, but I keep hearing this sound like something is hitting the mic from the side. Are you doing something funky?
What?
I keep hearing this sound from the side. Something keeps hitting the mic.
Something keeps hitting the mic. What the hell?
Like this. Yeah, yeah. It's happening again. It's like that.
Wait, you're doing it. What do you mean? That's
No.
from your side.
Yeah, I just did it to let you know like what I'm hearing from my side.
Okay, that might be my finger. I don't know.
What? Why are you fingering your mic?
I don't know.
Mm.
Might be finger anything.
Hello. Pleasure. Like how you dig your nose. Oh, speaking about this, way back in speaking
Huh?
about this, way back in secondary school when we were still virgins. I mean, I think I was, but
Okay.
yeah. So this classmate, he said, it's unfair because guys don't get as much pleasure as girls during sex. So I said, what the fuck do you even know that shit? And he was like, well, imagine
that
digging your nose,
that what the fuck?
your
Wait,
your
that is
fingers.
true. How would he know at that age?
Yeah, that's why he's saying, imagine digging your nose. Your fingers don't get the pleasure as your nose. And when you dig your ears are the ones that get pleasure, gets the pleasure.
What the
And
fuck?
yeah, and I was like, okay, dude, you need to find a girlfriend. Like, it was such a what the fuck moment because
Dude,
who the
I've heard that. I've actually heard that shit before.
you have what?
During yeah, when I was in school as well.
We have fucked up classmates.
Because they're virgins. That's the problem.
What
And
the?
they want to pretend like they know about this shit and they're adults, but they say the stupidest things.
But what if that is true?
I mean, it is true that women like scientifically it's true. Biologically, biologically women do they do experience a longer times of pleasure because is like a female orgasm is like 20 seconds, around 20 seconds approximately, whereas a male orgasm is like 5
3
seconds.
seconds. Three.
Yeah, it's around 5 seconds, like give or take. So it's like, yeah, and women can feel multiple orgasms, right? They can keep feeling orgasms again and again. Like it's not like guys, it's not like men that once you come, you're done. Like you have to take like a fucking 20 to 30 minute break or something.
We do.
Huh?
We do.
What do you mean? How do you not know that?
Virgin.
Fuck you.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, TK? What is so funny if I may ask you? What the hell is so funny?
Oh my god.
Why?
You're you're asking for a version.
Yeah, why
Are
not?
you are you that friend in school who's gonna tell me how females experience more
Yes,
pleasure?
yes, I am.
Because your fingers and your nose experience the pleasure when you finger them.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
logic.
Yep, exactly. And when you dig your belly button,
What the fuck?
when you wash your belly
How
button.
does your how does your belly button experience pleasure?
Well,
Hmm.
uh, so anyways, have you
What
eaten?
have you been doing with your fucking belly button, donkey?
Cleaning it. You know,
Donkey.
when when you clean your belly button, you have to clean your belly button. You don't clean your belly button.
Oh. And you experienced pleasure during that time.
Yeah, it feels good.
What the fuck? It's
How
not a fucking nipple, donkey.
what is a nipple?
Okay.
Yep. So you see how things are starting to
Okay.
make sense to you now.
Yeah, it makes sense that you're a parapunde and this conversation is useless.
Yep, it is
Okay.
as useless as the trial that Amber Heard and Johnny Depp is having.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think the trial's coming near to an end. I think
It is.
maybe one or two more days of hearing at most.
Mhm.
But I didn't know fucking trials lasted this long. It's been almost a month.
It's a high profile one.
Even then,
It's Johnny Depp.
like, what is the longest time for a trial? You know, what is the longest time limit?
You're
Like,
asking someone who has literally no idea about any of this at all. Therefore, I have no answer for that. Perhaps Google may help you.
oh,
Oh,
well, people aren't here for Google answers. They're here to listen to our bullshit answers, even if they're wrong.
like a friend.
Yes,
Is he
and
still?
like our new friend.
Oh, hello, new friends. So, okay, basically a trial I would think that lasts for 3 hours as much as female orgasms, because, well,
What?
generally, you want to do it like how TK mentions it, like describes his sex. You want to get in and get out fast. Yep. So I think it's about three hours.
Exactly. Wait,
Exactly.
speaking of that,
Why? Hi.
that would be the best fucking scenario, right?
Why?
Wait, think about the jury, the poor fucking jury. Like I wait,
Uh,
I that's the question I had about it. Like I don't even know how they get these jury people to be on the jury because it's the trial's been running for like basically a month now, every day, like from morning until evening.
uh-huh.
So these people on the jury, like these, how many people on the jury? Like 11 people, I
I have
think,
no
or
idea.
something. Yeah. So they have to be there every single day. Every single day. Wait, do you even know what the fucking jury is?
Just a normal person.
Yeah, like they find like 11 normal people randomly, I think, and they just get them to be in the jury and to observe this uh, decision basically as
Hmm.
to who wins. But I don't get it. Like it's like a month long, and these are just normal average people. Don't they have work? Like how are they going up to the trial every single day?
Apparently not. Like, well, what if there's more than 11?
I think there is 11 though. I think 11 or 13. Like it's like a non-even number because
Hmm.
they need to reach a unanimous decision.
Non-even,
They
you mean
all
odd number?
yeah, it's a odd number.
But the thing is, well, apparently these people, well, if they're the same yin, yeah, I don't know how they do it. Like every day. Wait, is it every day or
Every
is it?
day.
It's
They
every
have to
day.
be there all the time. Yeah, they have to be there all the time when the
Do
trial is going on.
do they get paid?
That's the question. I don't even know. confused because they must have jobs. They must have like normal fucking lives.
Mhm.
Why, like, how are the court just taking them out of their normal life and putting them in a fucking court for like almost a month? Are they paying them? Are they like giving their bosses or employers some kind of written report that he needs to, like, they need to be in a trial, that's why he can't come to work or something? Like, what's going on there?
Most likely they are paid then.
Hmm. So are they paid the same amount they would be in a normal job, like the job they were doing?
I I think it will be triple the price.
Triple the price.
Triple the price, yes. Because time
Why?
is money.
The fuck? Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't know the answer, so you said that they're here for an answer. So yeah.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll get
triple the
maybe we'll
price.
get back at that. We'll get back at that one next week. I think by next week the trial will finally be over anyway, and we'll finally be able to discuss about the results of the trial.
Mhm. Well, to be honest, like,
Mm.
yeah, at this point, it just feels like this is being dragged out. Like
Well, yeah,
it's
it is.
yeah, it's getting a little bit to listen to all that bullshit now. Like Amber Heard isn't even
Yeah.
funny anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
she's not giving testimony right now. I think Johnny Depp is giving testimony again.
hmm. No, I
But
think he doesn't have to go to the stand again. I think I read he doesn't have to go to the stand again.
last night, I think yesterday he did go to the stand. Yesterday or today, I can't. I don't know because I just saw like the recommendations on my YouTube timeline that Johnny Depp is testifying again. So, but I didn't click on the video. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's like 1 or 2 more days of trial left, and yeah, next week we'll finally be able to discuss about the results. But apparently from what I've seen, it's like even though Johnny Depp is like we all think he's gonna win or he should win or he's right, like
Mhm,
it's very hard to win these cases
mhm,
because it's basically like it's a defamation case. So
mhm,
he's trying to prove with that without a shadow of a doubt that the
mhm,
article Amber Heard wrote on the fucking Washington Post newspaper
mhm.
or magazine, it cost him damages up to like 20 million or like 25 million or something. He's trying to prove. So apparently those cases are like almost impossible to win because we know about all this other shit, but a lot of this shit isn't even important to the case.
Mhm.
So basically, the case, like the jury needs to decide that without a shadow of a doubt, her article is what cost Depp like $50 million or something.
I think I think Johnny
Mm.
that doesn't really care about the money. He just wants to clear his name.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that as well because he did speak about that before
Mhm,
that he just wanted to clear his name and he doesn't want people to think of him in that way.
mhm,
And that's why I don't know who decide like how this whole case is being televised like this
mhm,
because I don't remember any other case that were like televised on as many different channels as this one, right?
mhm.
Because they're live streaming this case on so many channels. So I don't know who decided like who came up with that. Like, was it Depp who like somehow got them to televise the case, maybe. But because if he did, then I think he already achieved what he wanted with the trial. Because like 99% of the people don't fucking believe Amber. Like almost everyone is on Johnny Depp's side.
I think it's like most likely Johnny Depp because yeah, like being dropped like from movie franchises and everything. I think that impacted his career very very hard because like I was looking through his filmography. Is that how you
Hmm.
pronounce it? Filmography. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Filmography. Okay. So they are like his off-peak movies are really really bad, and I think is the main ones that like Pirates or the one Tim Burton does like are the ones that really brings in the money. And
Yeah.
because of this title that is stuck onto him, whether he likes it or not, uh, he lost all this bigger paychecks, which like his main rival. So I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think all.
Well, I mean, his biggest movie was the Pirates movies. Like, it's like the only like billion-dollar movie franchise he did. Because even though he's like famous, he's been famous for decades by now, but any of his other movies aren't like huge blockbuster movies.
Mm,
They don't bring in as much money as Pirates does. So he was supposed to make Pirates 6 with Disney, but because like after the allegations and all the shit came out, it's been delayed and like Disney hasn't like signed him on for that movie yet. So that's a
mhm.
huge blow.
So yeah, I think it's most likely like it has to be Johnny's idea for this, literally just to clear his name, to get to clear up all this shit so that he can get back all these deals from these companies that doesn't want to be affiliated with the term of abuser or stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't even think all that money is considered an amount to him at all. Like, as fuck.
Well, he is as fuck, but I think like it does like the money does affect him because it's not like I remember one of the witnesses in the trial saying that like I think it was his former agent, one of his past agents that said like he once like came to the office and just told them to get him like $20 million or something,
Wait,
and
what?
he went to his agent, one of his
Uh-huh.
former agents, and
Uh-huh.
he just told her to get him like $20 million or something,
Wait,
and they had to get a
fuck.
loan. They had to get a loan from a bank for that money. So I mean, they eventually got the loan because I mean I guess he's Johnny Depp. That's why. But why did he need the loan in the first place though? Because you would
Uh,
assume he would have all the money in the world, you know, making all these pirates movies and shit.
his expenditure is really, really heavy. Heavy. Like, if I remembered correctly, I read hearsay somewhere, uh, some article saying that his spending is
Objection, hearsay.
oh, objection overruled.
Fuck you. Why are you overruling my?
Yeah, like he spends his money like really really loosely. Like he like buys an island and so many houses and
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
loose like Amber Heard's pussy apparently.
yeah. Maybe that's why yeah money started to drop out from her pussy. That's why she's like doing all this.
Did you see that part when there were witnesses accusing Amber of being a cheater?
No.
She cheated with James Franco and shit. There's even video footage, like from their apartment, like from their penthouse,
Uh-huh.
where they used to live, Johnny and Amber. There's like
Mhm.
video footage from the elevator of James Franco coming and meeting Amber and going up to their penthouse on like 12 in at night.
Oh, that one. That video. Okay.
Yeah, there's that video. Also, there's like, uh, I mean, she was with Elon Musk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she apparently that she was cheating at that time as well because at that time she was with Johnny as well.
Mm-hmm.
When she first started seeing Elon, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently she had a fucking threesome with Elon Musk. She it was her. There was another like
Oh, this
famous
model.
model,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Cara Delevingne, and like Elon Musk.
Wow. Wow. What the hell
Yeah.
is even going on? Like, but neither of them testified any shit, right?
No, they didn't come. They didn't come and testify though, because
What's
they want to stay away as far as they can from this shit. Obviously.
wait, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Uh, fuck. It's gone.
Huh?
I can't remember what was I gonna say.
Oh, but Johnny Depp's ex did testify. Like his ex,
Yeah,
Kate
Kate
Moss.
Moss. Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, she did testify. It seems like Johnny has all these like people testifying, like coming out of nowhere, and like testifying on his behalf. Like there was a TMZ producer person the other day testifying.
Yep, I was
So
just watching that just now on the train.
yeah, I just watched that too.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. Fuck.
What Amber Heard cheating on? Yeah, with James Franco and Elon. Oh shit, Jason! Did you see that fucking
Oh,
video of
Jason
the
Momoa,
Jason
yeah,
Momoa testifying in court?
yeah.
Dude,
The
I
fake one,
thought
right?
that shit was real. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought that shit was fucking real when they started playing it. I
yeah,
was like, wait, what? Really? Because he said like, "Hi Amber." Like they edited that part. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait, is this real? What, did the Jason fucking Momoa come and testify in court?
and he does like that laugh. Yeah. Oh, I
Let
remember.
me
Yeah.
show you, Amber Turd. What does this look like to you? Does this look like a
Like,
fish?
yeah, what I find hilarious is like a lot of YouTube channels are trying to do this manipulative media thing, like trying to spill like a lot of fake rumors about Jason Momoa testifying, standing together with Johnny Depp to force him out to testify.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I find that quite hilarious. Like, there's so many channels doing that.
Bro, I believe that shit. I was for the half most of the video I was believing it. I was like, what the fuck? What is going on? But like because the questions and answers were so they just like went together, you know? It just
Yep.
made sense.
And he
But
literally brought a
then
looking shit.
yeah, but later when he started shitting like fucking around with the Amber Turd and like look at this shit. Like that I was like, oh okay,
Does this look like a brown fish to you? I made, I made a replica of it. What the fuck, man? I wonder how does the real audio sound like.
Yeah, I wonder where that video is from, like where that clip of Jason Momoa is from anyway.
Uh, I don't
Must
know. I
be
don't
from
think.
some like interview.
What's funny is that he literally he has a third looking shit. What the fuck? Like, what are the fuck?
No, I think it's because he's Hawaiian, right? He's like he's from Hawaii, no? Like The Rock.
I have no idea at all. I don't know what the fuck is he. I just know he's Aquaman. Aquaman.
I'm pretty sure he's like one of those native Hawaiian people.
Uh-huh.
So it's like The Rock is the same as well, and they're like hugely built and shit, and like they have all these tribal tribe tattoo and shit on their bodies, and like they do the fishing and the hunting and all these shit.
Jason Momoa looks like a caveman, though.
Yeah. Well, why do you think he plays those roles?
Oh, fair
Why
point.
do you think he played that fucking role in Game of Thrones?
I've
And
not watched it, so I don't know he was in Game of Thrones.
oh, you haven't watched Game of Thrones? Okay.
No, I don't. I don't watch like shows like that because it's too. It requires too much commitment that I don't have.
Too much commitment? What do you mean?
Time
Like it's
commitment.
too long?
Yeah,
That's what she said.
yeah. That's what I said too.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty long show. It's like 8 seasons, 8 seasons, yeah. But they fucking botched it in the end. Like
Why?
the final season, they fucked up so bad.
Why?
Yeah, it was actually a great show until that point. Like all the hype you've probably heard was true. Like it was legitimate for 7 seasons, but in the final season, they completely butchered it. Like they fucked it up so bad
Actually, I not
because
heard.
wait, what?
I literally have not heard anything about this because I really don't. I really didn't follow it.
Ah, well, yeah, but they really because they based it off of a book, right?
Mhm.
So it's like imagine Harry Potter, but if they
Mhm.
made the last Harry Potter movie before the book came out. It's like the story in the book wasn't finished, but
Mhm.
they wanted to finish the story in the TV show. So they made up
Oh,
their own fucking ending.
so it's like how animations and manga are like, they try to rush it and it's
Yeah.
so bad.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
okay, I get it
I
now.
mean, to be fair to the TV people, the fucking books still haven't come out. So, like the fucking George R. R. Martin, the author of the book, like
Mhm.
he's already and he doesn't even he doesn't even finish writing these books. So
I don't think there will be. I don't think it'll be finished.
yeah, unfortunately, I think we might never see the end of those books even. So like
Oh,
these guys had to do something, so they made their own fucking ending. It was so bad, man. It
well, I
was
mean,
so bad.
you can't really blame the studios for that. I mean, um, although it's bad, at least there's closure for it. You know, was it?
Yeah, well, I mean that closure, better like it might as well have not happened anyway. Like it's so fucking bad that the fans just want to delete that last season from their memory. Like they want to ignore that ever even happened because what happens in the end is truly horrifying. It like goes back on everything that the series built up so far, right?
Uh-huh.
Like how can I give you an example? Imagine Code Geass, right?
I haven't watched Code Geass.
What the fuck? You haven't watched Code Geass?
Nope.
What are you doing with your life,
Fuck
Donkey?
you! I
What are you doing?
watched other
What is
animations.
huh?
I watch other animations. Like I don't usually go for the mainstream ones. Like unless like I see a
Dude,
certain
what do you mean?
what
It's mainstream for a reason, though.
exactly. That's why I try to avoid it.
Wait, so have you watched Full Metal Alchemist?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Yep.
What the fuck?
What? I don't chase like mainstream stuff. Like, there were a few like I think it was Naruto or Bleach. Like when it started to blow up, I just dropped it because I got really sick of listening to people talking about it like every single fucking day, and it just made it like I don't know, it's just too much for me. So I don't like to um watch mainstream stuff to that extent because I like to talk about it, but not to the extent that it's the only thing that we talk about. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck? It's been like years, though. It's been like 10 years. More
Yeah,
than
I
that.
mean,
It's been how many years? Why
para
haven't you
punde.
watched it yet?
Because there are other new animations that caught my eyes.
Fuck you. You're missing the best ones. You're missing out on the best shit ever made.
Code Geass? What is it about again?
Yeah. Wait, you've watched Death Note, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've watched a few episodes and then it blew up and I
You
dropped it again.
you parapunde, you motherfucker. What is wrong with you? What the fuck?
I just like underground
How
stuff. Like,
can you even how can you even drop Death Note? What the fuck?
why not? I just like underrated movies and shows.
Oh my god.
Like, okay,
I mean,
I used to be a huge fan of Fate Stay Night. So when the first season was out, it wasn't that famous yet. So I continued liking it, like because it held a special place to me. But when the second season came out, all of a sudden, like they are everywhere, and I got sick of that, and I just dropped it.
dude, what the fuck? There's something wrong with you. Like
No, I
I
mean,
know I know like it can get annoying like when people like it's something becomes popular and everyone is like oh blah, 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 blah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but I usually just don't even fucking focus on it. Like I don't even listen to what anyone else is saying. I'm like
Well,
I
yeah. I
just
mean,
watch it if something I like.
I wouldn't deny it if okay. This is just because like this is my natural self. But if I were to see a clip, okay, like of this animation, this show or this film or whatever, and that
Uh-huh.
particular clip caught my attention, like its humor or the theme of it, like or how gothic it is. Uh, I would still watch it, but it's just that I just don't like the whole thing. When I read the summary and everything of certain shows or animations, it just didn't really click into what I was looking for. So I just don't really bother trying.
Okay, but I get that. But you said like Death Note, you fucking
Yeah,
you fucking left because people like what? It got too popular.
yeah. I mean,
That's why
like
you stopped watching it.
okay, literally everyone back then when Death Note was released, holy shit! Like, okay, I think it was animation first, yeah, and then the movie, right? So during the whole animation phase, it was still okay because it was still not that popular. Like, but it's known but not that popular until like the movie came out and everywhere, every single fucking place is all Death Note. Like you take the bus, you see
Wait,
fucking promotions of Death
what
Note.
movie? The
Death Note.
Netflix movie
No, I don't know
or
the
the
very first
Japanese movies?
the Japanese movie.
Really? The
The
Japanese movie got more popular than the anime?
Uh, well, for Singapore, because Singaporeans only watch like movies and stuff, they don't really dig the background of stuff. Okay, here's the thing about majority of the Singaporeans. If there's like Singaporeans listening to this shit, I'm talking about majority. I'm not
Mm.
talking about you. Okay, so uh, majority of the Singaporeans when they like to be spoon fed. So it's like when they see Death Note, the movie out, then be like, oh wow, Death Note's so cool and everything, but they don't bother to like read the manga or the animation. I mean, I don't bother to read mangas from animations because I like to watch rather than read now. Like I don't have the time to
Yeah,
sit. Yeah.
same.
So, but the thing is, they don't know anything that they're fangirling or fanboying about. Well,
Hmm.
actually, more on the girl
I
side.
think manga readers. I think manga readers would think the same way about us.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
the
exactly.
people who only watch anime,
Yeah,
they would get annoyed. They would be like, they don't know what they're talking about.
yeah. No, but the thing is, I used to really like I used to read a lot of comics and a lot of mangas before animation came out. So it's just that
Hmm.
I find that because I'm the sort of people who likes to cut to the chase. I think I told you before when I read a book, I read the starting, the summary, and the introduction and the ending first because
What
I
the
like to,
fuck?
yeah, because I
What
like
do
to
you mean? You spoil the ending for yourself
yeah.
before
I
you
mean,
read the whole book?
it's not really spoil, but the thing to me is because I like process. I like to understand the process. So it's like I like to analyze like, okay, this is the starting and this is the whole story. This is what it's about. So during the whole when I read the ending, so I have that in my head. So I'll be like, as I'm reading this, I'm trying to picture like where is this story turning and everything. And even if there's a sudden twist in the story, it's not spoiled. I wouldn't be spoiled just because I know the ending. I'll be like, holy shit! No, that I'll reread the whole part again. I'm like, holy shit! Yeah, I mean, this is the way how I recap and study things. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep. I like doing that. I enjoy the process a lot more than the whole building up thing because I like to cut to the chase. So I find that animations are a little bit more convenient for that. And a lot of main pointers are shown and that's all you need to know rather than like you're filled with fillers. You read a book and it's all fillers and you just get bored of it
Yeah,
and stuff.
but I mean, that seems so weird to me. Like, I like reading the ending before you even read the whole thing because I like to be fucking surprised. I like the element of discovering, you know,
Hmm.
discovering and going through like how the author or creator would want you to like consume this fucking piece of art or entertainment.
uh,
If it doesn't pique my interest, like
mhm,
one third of the way, or like in the beginning,
mhm.
even if it doesn't catch my interest, I would just leave it. I would be like, fuck it, I don't have time for this shit.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
would, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like once I see the ending I don't like the ending. I'm like, oh, this is lackluster. It just doesn't
What the
pique my interest. Because I like to dissect and analyze. Yeah. Like
anal
like for real, I like to dissect and analyze stuff rather than I don't really have a reaction or a desire to like your method to be surprised. I don't really have that desire. It doesn't matter to me at all. Like, it just really doesn't matter to me.
What
Like I find the whole dissecting the whole process of the story and how the mind works and everything throughout the whole process of reading it to the ending is like okay. It's like being goal driven. Okay, let's say you set something in the future, like, okay, you want to be a journalist, you know how it works, and you work backwards to find out how to get to that goal, and then you aim for that goal and just go for it, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that's how it works for me. Yeah,
Hmm.
like to study and enjoy the process of it rather than just to enjoy the whole experience of it. I mean, that experience for you is the same experience for me as I'm doing this.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Oh
So,
fuck.
wait. So you're telling me what?
Huh? No. You're saying?
What was the whole fuck about?
No, I let too much of myself out, TK. Yep, so you're saying?
Okay. So you were saying. So you just said that you haven't even watched. You haven't even completed Death Note.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Not at all.
You missed out. You are missing all the best shows ever. What the fuck is wrong with you?
What? Okay, wait, I'm
Is
looking at this. Code Geass is what the hell is that about? Robotic weapons?
okay. So Code Geass is basically it's like a mech show, like
Ah, that's
mechas.
why I don't like it. Fuck.
No, it's not. It's not a fucking Gundam show. Okay, the
Oh, it's not.
mechas are just there. Yeah, the mechas are just there as like it's it's basically not even part of the plot. It's just like something that's there. It's not the focus of the show. The
Okay.
show is basically centered. It's different. It's basically about alternate history where they call it Britannia in the show. So it's like Britain when Great Britain like takes rule of like almost all the fucking countries of the world. So it's like an alternate history where the British Empire is like conquering like half of the world or like 2/3 of the world or something. And Japan is part of that empire and
Mhm.
basically they fuck it up. They like fucking kill the culture in Japan. They
Mhm.
subjugate and turn all the natives into like second class citizens in their own country. And they bring in all these royal Britain people and they start living in Japan and they are the royalty. And like it's very like it's like fucking political and shit. It's very interesting. Like yeah, it's really good. Like, and so there's this guy Lelouch who is part of the royal family, but he
Mhm.
wants revenge against his father because his father killed his mother and shit. So he's part of the royal family, but he's living in Japan. Uh, and like at first he doesn't care, he just doesn't care about the native Japanese people or how their lives are because he's a fucking royalty. He didn't know any of that, but
Mhm.
slowly throughout the course of the show he learns of these fucking he learns of those people and how they live. And the show like it shows both the sides, the side of the royalty and the side of the people who are subjugated.
Mhm.
And like Lelouch has this friend, his best friend, uh, his name, what was his name? Suzaku? I think it was Suzaku something. Basically, and he's trying to change the system within the military by joining the Britannian military. It's very good. It's like fucking political drama and action. And is Lelouch is kind of like light uh, when it comes to his strategic thinking and his intelligence. Like he, yeah, he's very smart and he tries to like basically outdo everyone with his strategies and shit. He's
Mhm.
like basically playing 3D chess here. Like it's very nice. It's a fucking very good show, and the fucking ending is the best part of the show. That's what makes the show so good because
Mhm.
the first season is great. Like there's two seasons of the show. It's like 24 episodes per season. So the first season is great. The second season kind of starts getting like it gets a bit complicated the second season, but at the end They bring it all back together, and the fucking ending is just awesome. It's just fucking masterpiece ending.
Hmm. Okay, I think now I think back then when I just saw Mac, I just dropped it. So yeah, maybe yeah, I literally don't like mech like mecha animations at all.
Yeah, I know. I was like that before. I didn't like mech. I didn't like Gundam shows and stuff and mechas in it for some
Mhm,
reason. But yeah, Code Geass, I didn't even know it was a mecha when I
mhm,
was going in, you know. But
mhm,
I was the first episode and I was hooked. You know, it's not even about the mechs basically. It's like the mechs are basically just like guns. It's like in the military,
mhm,
basically they use mechs. Like that's their weapons. It's like tanks or airplane fighter jets. You know,
mhm.
it's just that.
Oh, okay, okay. It's just a form of transport or something like that, like a form
No,
of
like they
weapons.
use it to fight. Yeah, it's a form of weapon, but the mechs aren't the main focus of the show. The mechs
Mm-mm,
are just there. You know, the
mm-mm,
focus are the characters and this fucking political drama and shit. And it gets fucking supernatural, and of course it does. Oh, the one of the main point. The name comes from. So it's named Code Geass, right? So
mm-mm,
Geass is a kind of power in the show. It's kind of like the supernatural power given by the gods or something. So with this power, the people who possess this power have like godly powers that they can use. So Lelouch basically gets one of these powers. So his Geass, what it does is like he can command anyone to do one thing. I think,
Oh,
yeah, he can give one command to any person, and they have to do it. They have to do it no matter what.
wow.
Yeah, I think that was the power. Yeah. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like fucking broken.
yeah. Fuck, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, it's like
Sounds
he
oh,
can give you any command, like one command. He can give one command per person, but they have to do that shit no matter what. They can't go against it.
it was like one of the other animations that fuck. There was this recent animation with powers too, and there was this guy who had powers to talk like that, and people can't resist whatever
Oh,
he.
are you talking about Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, no, uh, no, it's
Yeah, there's a
another one.
guy in Jujutsu Kaisen who like speaks
Oh,
and his spoken words become reality, basically.
oh no, not that guy, not that guy. Uh, some battle. Fuck, I can't remember. This guy and this girl got, you know, the show Battle Royale, the Japanese one.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's something similar to that concept. I can't remember the name of it. The battle. Yeah, I lost it halfway through, like because the I couldn't wait and it got lost somewhere in my tabs.
Hmm.
Um,
Uh,
but yeah, shit. What was I
so
saying? Yeah, fuck. Yeah, sorry, you're saying.
you said that power sounds similar to that person.
Yeah. But then again, this sounds similar to what do you call that? Death Note's powers, like when you write a
Y-
person's name down.
Yeah. It is kind of similar, but yeah, it is kind of similar, and the characters, like the main characters, do have similarity in that because they're so fucking smart basically, and their strategies are so impeccable. But there's one main difference, I think, because Light, is his name Light? Yeah, Light
Mhm,
Yagami is like he has no conscience basically. Like he doesn't care about right or wrong,
mhm.
right? Like he doesn't care if these people die or whatever, and he does whatever he wants, whatever he can to achieve his goal. You know, he's basically very narcissistic as well, Light Yagami. But for Lelouch, uh, it's a bit different. I think it's like he's not as bad as Light Yagami. Like at first, he does seem as bad, and he does seem like he will do anything to get his revenge. But throughout the series, he actually like grows, and he actually like uh you know, develops feelings for the characters that
Mhm.
come into his life, you know. So he does change and like yeah, he does grow as a character. So I think that in that way they are different.
Hmm. Just
And the
similar,
end,
different storyline.
yeah, it's like the characters are kinda maybe similar at first, but it's very different. It's a very different show. But
Maybe I
it
should.
does give the same kind of vibe. Like it's very nice. Like the people who liked Death Note will definitely love Code Geass.
Hmm. It's time to open the tab, and I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, you just need to see the first two seasons basically. There I think there are like spin-off movies they made, but all of that is like bullshit. It's just to money making, basically a money grab. Basically, all that doesn't even matter. The first two seasons that came out, that's the main part of the show.
How many seasons are there?
Two seasons. There's like two seasons, and the rest, like there are a bunch of movies, but
Yeah,
that's not even related to the main show. Like that's spin-offs.
spin-off.
Like all that shit doesn't matter. It's after the show is over, all that happens. Like they made all those movies as a cash grab.
Yeah. Well, the what do you call that? Fuck. There's another term for it. Milking it. Milking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like Fate Stay Night.
Well, yeah. I mean, Fate was always, but the Fate universe is so fucking huge. They made it so fucking huge, and they like it's an unending milking machine. Basically, they can
I
make whatever fucking spin-off they want from that series.
I I totally lost the whole plot, so I don't know where is it now. I mean, I used to be like crazy over it, like because I really like Elias Vale, the little girl with that huge ass Hercules slave a lot.
Uh
Like I
huh.
really, yeah, I really like that a lot. So yeah, and then I just stopped that after when the whole milking system came out. I'm like, "Ugh." And like everyone started being trolling over it. Oh, Festina is so good, dude. You watch animation? Yeah, I do. What do you watch? Festina. Ah.
I mean, it is good though. Like it's I think a couple of shows are good from the Fate series. Have you seen Fate Zero?
I think I did. The one where she has a motorcycle, right?
What the fuck? No, who? You mean Saber?
Saber, yeah, Saber.
Yeah. So yeah, Fate Zero takes place before the whole Fate Stay Night shit.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. Yeah, have you watched it or not? How do you
Yeah,
not know?
I think I watched it, but because the first one, the first Fate Stay Night I watched was like when I was like 18 or something or 19. I can't remember. So the next time, although Fate Zero has been out for some time, right, I only watched it like way later, like probably like I would say 8 years ago or something. I can't remember, but I
Hmm.
watched it
Okay.
way later. Yeah, so I wasn't really watching it to follow the plot anymore. I was just watching it because I missed the whole concept of Fate Stay Night, so I just watched it. And back
Hmm.
then, new animations were low. Like good new animations were low, so I decided to watch some of these that I used to watch. And yeah, I just watched it for as it is instead of like there's a storyline behind it to follow up and everything. Because I totally forgot where the hell I left off. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Fate Zero is probably the only show in that series you can do that with because it's like a pretty standalone show.
Mm-mm.
For me, I think Fate Zero was the best show in the fucking series. Like, it's I think it has the best animation, best story, and action, and everything.
Was it the one with Castor, like Geass monster from the sea?
Yep.
Ah, I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. That is pretty standalone. He has no affiliations with anything, any of the characters at
Yeah,
all.
because it's the prequel basically. It's like it takes place before any of the other ones. So it's like
Oh,
you don't have to
alright.
watch any of the other ones in order to understand this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to recall it. It's the one where one of the masters had two slaves, and because the one of the slaves summoned another slave. Yeah, I think that was the one.
That's
Wait,
not Phase Zero though. That's fucking Heaven's Feel. Is it?
it is?
Uh,
Yes, it
Math.
is.
No, that's Fate Stay Night. That's fucking Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works.
Ah, it is okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember one castor that was ruling almost everything because he's so powerful that he managed to summon this huge monster.
She.
She?
No. The huge ass monster one is Fate Zero.
Yeah,
That's
Zero
different
from the
from Fate Stay Night, where the caster was a female, and she was
ah
basically controlling the whole thing.
yeah. I watched this too. I remember, and that's where Gilgamesh came in the Unlimited Blade Works.
Gilgamesh is in both series. He's in Zero as well as Unlimited Blade Works.
Which one was it that he was more of the main guy that his grand entrance one? I remember there was one that solely introduced him as like the main like villain.
Hmm.
I think it was Unlimited
I
Blade Works.
think that was Unlimited Blade Works.
Yeah. Holy shit, that guy is like literally the whole definition of narcissistic.
Yeah, he's the original narcissist, basically.
Yes, he is. Literally. Holy shit, man.
Yep. But
But
he's so cool though. Like his powers are so cool as well.
oh yeah,
Uh,
fuck.
he's like he's he's like the fucking OP character, you know. Like he's the OP character. Everyone else has to like work together to
Yeah,
beat.
yeah. He's so
Yeah.
OP that part one of the series has to be named after his final move, Unlimited Blade Works. Holy shit.
Wait, no, that wasn't his move. That was the main protagonist move in the end.
Sabers?
No, spoilers for the end of Stay Night, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. But Unlimited Blade Works, I'm pretty sure it was the name of that redhead guy, the fucking main protagonist of the show, the Master
Shiro?
of Saber. Yeah, Shiro.
Huh? It was his?
Yeah, because his power is like to copy. His power is to basically copy everything, right?
Yep.
Anything and everything.
Trace.
So in the trace. So in the end of Unlimited Blade Works, he basically traces and copies Gilgamesh's ultimate move, and
Holy
like
shit.
yeah, he does it himself. Like he makes it himself, and he calls it Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh,
Wait,
he
how
did
do you
that?
not remember? Did you
It's
not
been
watch the end of that show?
how I'm
What
starting
is?
starting to doubt myself now. I think I did, but I can't remember that part. Like, okay, you see, like
What the fuck?
the whole Fate series, like I'm so confused. Like I mixed everything up. Like I can't remember which anymore. Like, is he like when we are talking now?
Yeah.
I remember parts of this snippet of this Zero, Unlimited Blade Works, and the original Fate Stay Night. So like I've mixed everything like an old man. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you years and years ago because fate you tend to mix a lot of shit up because
It's all
yeah
similar.
because yeah well their main what is it objective was like because they had a visual novel because Fate was originally a visual novel
Mhm.
and so it's like this fucking computer game like eroge type visual novel
Mhm.
and it had three original routes or routes. So the Stay Night route, the Unlimited Bladeworks route, and the Heaven's Feel route. So what they did when they made shows, they made the anime. They wanted to adapt all those different routes. So Unlimited Bladeworks is one route of the show. Like there's another route called Heaven's Feel. They made movies for that. They made three movies for that route, uh,
Mm.
which are pretty good. I actually watched them. It's pretty good. And the other one is the Stay Night route, which came out first, which was like the original show.
Mm-mm. Mm.
It was just pretty old. So
It is
yeah, and
old.
yeah, and I heard that it's pretty old and the animation and shit is not very good. So I didn't even watch that one. But Fate Zero is like something different. It's a prequel series
Mm.
based off based off a light novel, I think. So and it's made by the same guy who made Psychopath. It's
Oh,
made by the same writer who wrote
oh,
Psychopath.
that explains a lot. The whole theme, the whole feel.
Yep,
Now that
that's
you
why
talked about it,
that's why I love the Fate Zero so much because it was fucking brutal, man.
it has the
And
same
like
feel. Yeah,
yeah, it had the same feel as Psychopath.
yeah. Especially
That
when,
like black,
huh?
that like gray, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that not
Uh,
good, like nothing is evil or nothing is good. Like there's,
yeah. It's
you
the
know,
whole uh post-apocalyptic feel. Yeah,
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 yeah, that too.
yeah. And it's like you're in this what do you call that? Fuck. Um, limbo. Yes, the whole feeling of nothing is going too bad or nothing is going too well. That feeling, the stagnation.
Hmm. Also, I think he blurs the line between good and evil.
Yep.
Like, yeah, because by the end of the show, you don't even know who to root for. Like,
That's the whole point.
yeah, it's like you don't know who the bad guy is. Like, is there even a bad guy, or is there just two different people with two different ideologies just fighting against each other?
Mm. Well, I think a lot of
So yeah,
animation is doing that lately too.
are they?
Yeah, like was it Ranking of Kings has that too.
Oh, I haven't watched that show.
Yeah, it's very clear cut. Like there's a bad and good guy, and but at the end of the whole thing, you're like, who the fuck is the bad guy? Like you know who is the bad guy, but he's not really the bad guy. You know? Yeah, it's yeah. Fuck. Oh, there's one more animation. There's one more Mac animation. I'm staring at the figuring that I got. It's called Excel World.
Excel World. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a pretty fucking old show, but I don't think I watched it.
it's about 5 years ago.
Really? I thought it was much older.
No, it's 5 years old. About 5 years. Let me check it out. I'm only talking about this now because of the figuring that I saw. Excel.
Which Excel world? How is it spelled?
ACCELWORLD.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's about some.
oh,
Yeah, it's a mech mech thing, but it's not exactly a mech thing. It's a cool cyborg thing. I don't know what the
this
fuck,
was
but
2012. What the fuck you mean?
10 years
That
ago.
five?
Oh, sorry. I watched it 5 years ago. Sorry then. Wait, the animation was from 2012?
That's what it says in Google,
Para punde. Wait,
bro. That's what it says in Google. What do you mean?
I don't believe you. Animation
Bro.
release.
It says 2020. It says
Holy
2012
shit.
anime, the first season, and it had one season.
Holy shit. Wait,
Why is that
2012.
fat kid there? Why did this kid so fat?
He's the protagonist.
What the fuck? Why
Yeah.
is he turning into a pig? What is that going on?
What pig? Wait, what?
Why does he turn into a pig?
Oh!
I'm seeing images here of him turning into a fucking pig.
I think that if I can't remember if that's his avatar. I
What
think
the
that's
fuck?
yeah. I can't remember it very well, but I only remember the girl because I like her robot's name is called Black Lotus, and I can't remember the guy. I'm not sure why was he a pig. I can't remember, but I guess you have to find it out.
Bro, I'm not watching that.
Why?
It looks pretty generic.
It's not. It's half. It's when you watch it, you know it's part of that era. It's not really that generic. It's one of the underdogs. You know, it's not the. It's not the. How do you call it? The super generic type. It has its. It has its beauty. Yeah. I mean, at least for me.
Hmm. What's the beauty? How is it different from any other mech show?
I can't remember how do they control it. I think it's. You know the whole Sword Art Online era.
Oh, yeah, I never watched that show.
Yeah, neither did I. But I think it's something along those lines because it was released around that whole hype. It's like you have to get into this system or something, and then this mecha thing. It's like a cyborg. It's not really mecha, but it's like cyborg. I can't remember the whole plot. Fuck. I can't remember what the hell is it about?
What does this fat kid have to do with anything, though?
He's the
Why is he the
protagonist.
main protagonist? Why is he
Uh,
fat? Why is he a pig? Why is this fat, dumb-looking kid the main protagonist of this fucking action anime? It's like imagine if Light Yagami from Death Note was fat.
Fuck
What
you!
the fuck? Why are you dying? Imagine if Hero from the Fate series was fat.
I mean,
Imagine Goku from Dragon Ball Z was fat.
fuck it.
How am I supposed to take this fucking anime seriously? It's a fat fucking kid. It's a protagonist. Oh, the oh, oh, oh.
Like, all you've been asking me, who is this fat kid? Why is he a pig? This is all you have been asking me about this animation. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You haven't answered my question. Why is there a fat kid? And why is he a fucking pig?
Okay, the fat kid is the okay. This story is a stereotypical one where he gets bullied and stuff. I can't remember the pig part. It's him, but I can't.
Why did he just fucking turn into a fucking pork? Like, wasn't being fat bad enough already? What?
I think there was a reason for it. I can't remember. Like for real, I really can't remember. But I know it's him.
Okay, what is the significance of him being fat?
The whole point of that is to make him. It's one of those stories where like the underdog stories. Yeah, like the girl,
Does he
the
have
girl.
powers?
He's one of the stronger ones inside this whole thing. Like in the end, he managed. He rivals that girl. That girl, he, the one with Black Lotus is the strongest one. So in the end, he became
Okay.
protagonist.
I can't take this shit seriously. I can't take him seriously. Like, if he becomes the strongest character, like, imagine him just fucking this fat kid just powering up like Super Saiyan style and like, oh, what the?
No, 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 no. He literally fought his way to where he became. I think. Like I can't remember like very very detailed. Like I remember this fat kid and the pig and the robot of the girl. That's all.
Did he get like? Did he get slim at any point? Like at the end when he powers up and becomes the strongest character, does he automatically just become slim and like ripped?
He became a wild boar
What the fuck?
with tusk.
He just became another stereotypically fat animal.
No,
Like he
I'm not.
went from a pork,
If
he went from a pig to a wild boar. Guys, if you don't know what we're talking about this fucking anime called Excel World. You can look it up. You'll see what it is because I mean it basically has a fat kid and as the main character, so you'll know when you see it.
you guys have to understand why TK is saying this because in Bangladesh there's no fat people. He's not used to seeing a fat kid in front of the animation cover. It's like, "Oh, nani kore?"
In Japan, there's no fat people. What do you mean?
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? There is.
What do you
Although
mean?
very little fat
They're
people, but there is.
yeah, they're the fucking country.
There, I still saw a few.
Almost no obesity. Like, did you see like obesely fat people though?
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to, survive.
what, what? What do you mean survive?
We'll
Why do you
leave.
make it sound like you went on a fucking mission on to Japan to kill
You,
The fucking Yakuza leader or something.
TK, I think we'll leave this for the next episode where we can slowly digest this.
What the fuck?
You know,
What is this story then?
some part of the stories of my life will take longer than 15 minutes to talk about. TK.
Alright. I okay, ladies and gentlemen. I guess next episode will next episode we'll be talking about the adventures of Donkey in Japan. We'll find out like he had to fucking assassinate a Yakuza leader. Like what the fuck was going on there? But but yeah, you should stay tuned for that episode next week, I suppose. But yeah, I think we'll wrap here today.
Wait, no more fat kid.
That's what the more you want from the fat kid? I don't get it. What what do you want to say about the fat kid?
I want you to watch him.
Why?
Because
Why?
TK, you have to overcome your fears.
What fears? What do you mean?
Wild pork.
What do you mean? That's not my fear. The fuck?
TK, it's okay. It's okay, TK. It's okay.
I had some wonton mee today, for your information. Okay. I guess it's from this. Yeah, it's called wonton mee. It's like a wonton
Yes.
noodles.
Yes.
Wonton Chinese noodles.
Are you
I
being
got it from this.
typical?
What do you mean? I'm talking about wonton mee.
Atai.
Wonton.
Dead.
Wonton
Don't fucking follow me, your face, I tell you.
I go to my Chinese neighborhood Chinese noodle shop and I get wonton noodle. What do you mean?
Or you want me to go to my family restaurant and buy wonton noodle with curry.
Oh, I see. I did see a fucking spicy version on the menu. I should try that one out next time. But I don't know what kind of spices do you have in Chinese food? Is it even spicy?
It's called, you know what we call it?
What?
Spice.
The fuck?
Like, anything that fucking makes your mouth burn is called spice.
But what? What though? What in particular?
Do I look like a typical Chinese to you? You have to ask Rice.
Para punde. What do you mean? You've never eaten like spicy Chinese food?
I do. I just shove it in my mouth. I don't digest and analyze my fucking food like I do with my stories.
All right.
Well, okay.
Guess guess we're not gonna find out the answer to that from this. Okay.
Well, I am a failure of a Chinese. I'm a dishonor, like how Sims was. Yep.
You can't even name the fucking spice, like a fucking Chinese spice.
Chili, just chili. You know, green chili, red chili.
That's it.
Oh, chili. You put sauce. You put sauce with chili, and you mix, and everything becomes spice. You put in mouth, and you then it's good spice. It's not racist when I'm the one doing it. Just so people know I am Chinese, so I can go all I want.
Okay. I think we've gone too far already today. We've seen too many fat kids and too many stereotypical Chinese people, and I think it's time to end this shit.
Okay.
All right, thank you everyone for listening to our bullshit today. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you enjoyed the show, basically. And
Show.
yeah, all the new listeners. Yeah, thank you for listening to us. Leave us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you like our show. Or if you don't like our show, fucking leave a 5-star rating anyway. And thank you for the support as always. See y'all again next week. Bye bye.
It is.